In this episode, we are going to see if Red's team can defeat the Johto Pokemon League, and we will be using his team set from Black and White 2, just because in this Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they do our boy Snorlax so dirty, trying to make him a special attacker, and it's just not fair. So we're going to jump in here, same exact team, and we will start with Will, the Psychic Master, of course, and we will start with our Pikachu. So let's jump in here. First one. Zaku comes out. The only bad thing about this Pikachu is that its only Thunder Electric move is Volt Tackle. No Thunderbolt. Nothing good. And Volt Tackle, great move. It's just recoil. Stinks. Especially with the fragile Pikachu that we have. So there. Takes it down to 52. I believe it's going to go Jinx here. And we will switch out, and we will switch into our Snorlax. The dude that we will make sure that is the MVP of this run, because Snorlax is the greatest, of course. Falcon Jinx. And we will use a Crunch. And get put to sleep. That stinks. Let us try to fight out of the sleep. We should be able to take a couple Psychics here. So the Psychic doing about 40. And we get to wake up, hit the Crunch. And we get to one hit. 2 Pokemon down. And he's going to go to his Execute here, and we will stay in. And let's continue with a Crunch here. Come on, set up Reflect, it's all good. And we might just stall a little bit here, just let that Reflect kind of wear off. And we get the crit, knockout. Love to see it. 3 down. And going on to the 4th Pokemon, we have Slowbro. So let's switch out here. I don't think Pikachu can take it. Let's switch into Venusaur. Showing some love. And we will hit with a Leaf Storm. And with the Reflect Up, doesn't do anything with the special attack move. So it should be a one hit, and it is. So we have one left, and that is another Xatu. And to finish off, let's just go back to our Snorlax here. And let's just do this Crunch. And we're going to get that quick claw effect. And hitting this Crunch, probably do what, half maybe? Not even, okay. Come on, let's fight out of this. Come on, Snorlax. Get it together. Alright. Alright, Buck War off. That's gonna take us to 40. Can we fight out of this, or do we have to switch? Okay, we're gonna have to switch out here. Snorlax goes down to 10. So we're gonna switch out. It's gonna go for a Psychic here. Let's just whip out our Ace Charizard here. The man, the myth. Could easily take a Psychic. And we will just finish it with a Fire Blast. Hopefully. And a big old Fire Blast. Will take it out? Question mark? And it does, so we get the crit on it. I don't think we needed it, but we got it anyways. So, Will going down. Easy sweep. And let's get to our second battle. So our next Elite Four member is going to be Koga, the former Kanto gym leader and the poison expert himself. So let's jump in here. We're going to start with our Charizard, and we're going to do some damage with him. Quarter of his team is, or probably more than half his team is weakness is fire. And one of them is quad fire, so Charizard should be able to really put the damper in this team. Charizard hits this Air Slash, should easily knock it out. And we get the crit. And next he's going to throw in Fortress, and we will stay in with Charizard. We're gonna do a Air Slash here, just because. Okay, didn't. Okay, I thought it was gonna go for a Protect, but kind of ruined my plan. So I guess we'll go for a Fire Blast here. It's still not gonna use Protection, so then boom, knock it out. Fortress down, 2 down, and Charizard is cleaning up easily. Muck's gonna come out next. We'll just see how far Charizard can take us here. Hitting a Fire Blast here. And Muck's gonna go for a Minimize here, but we should be able to counter it. Let's go for an Air Slash next. Let's go for an Air Slash. See what that does. And it doesn't do enough to knock out. Hit a Gunk Shot. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh my. We should get a free switch here. So let's get a Snorlax here. We're gonna get a free switch due to probably Koga using a full restore. And there's the full restore. And Snorlax does have Earthquake. So Earthquake taken out, 2/3 down, one more Earthquake will knock out Muck, and we're gonna get the Quick Claw. So down goes Muck, and he's got 2 more left. So what's he gonna send in next? So I'm getting that XP, going to 43. And it's going to be a Crobat. Let us... We'll stick in with Snorlax. Out comes the old Crobat here. And let us go with... Let's just go for a Body Slam. And that surprisingly did a good chunk. So we're gonna switch out because that stinks. Let's go to without a Lapras. Haven't used Lapras so far in the first two battles. So out comes our girl. And we will go for an Ice Beam here. And that will knock out, so down goes Crobat. And brings out our final Pokemon, which is going to be Venomoth. And one more Ice Beam should knock out Venomoth. Should be a one hit. It's not a one hit. Okay. So let's go for an Ice Shard here. Gets the priority. Hopefully it knocks it out. And it does not. What the heck? It's gonna go for a full restore here. So let's just go for a Hydro Pump. Get some big damage in. And then let's just finish it off with an Ice Beam. So again, that is going to hit our Citrus Berry. Did not want it to use our Citrus Berry so early, but hey, it is what it is. So down goes Venomoth, and down goes Koga. So far, 2 for 2, haven't lost anyone, and if we do end up losing one of our Pokemon, it is going to be out for the remaining of the Elite Four. So our goal is not to lose anyone. On to our next Elite Four member. We're going to keep Charizard at the front, and it is going to be Bruno, the fighting expert. So let's jump into this battle. And Bruno is going to send out Hitmontop first. Keeping Charizard in, we're going to use those Air Slashes. And we get the one hit. One up, one down. Let's go. Way to hold it up, Charizard. And next is going to be Onix. We'll switch out for Onix. And we will go to Blastoise, showing Blastoise some love here. And a quick Hydro Pump that misses. Okay. Alright, let's try that one more time. And Hydro Pump easily going to get the knockout here. So down goes Onyx. And next coming out is Hitmonchan with its elemental punches. We're gonna switch things up. We are gonna go with Snorlax here. The reason I'm going with Snorlax is Hitmonchan has 0 fighting moves. They're all just elemental. And I want to change or save Charizard for kind of last for his ace. So let us use Seed Bomb, maybe is probably the best. Of course, first Thunder Punch we get paralyzed. Of course. Seed Bomb doing some damage. Big old body slam here. We went with the body slam. Oh, never mind. Body slam knocks out Hitmonchan. Let's go. Snorlax coming in and dominating. Hitmonlee's going to be out next. We will go with back to our Charizard, it looks like. And we will use an Air Slash. That Swagger is going to be annoying. But we fight through it, hit that Air Slash. It should be a one-hit now. We get the Swagger boost, and Night Night. Hitmonlee goes down. Bringing out his ace, Hitmonchan. I want to stay in. I really do. So we're gonna switch out here. Let's go Venusaur. I like Venusaur, so we'll go Venusaur here. Switching out because that confusion, not a fan of it. And if we hit ourselves, then that Rock Slide's probably going to knock us out. So let's go for Sleep Powder. We'll Sleep Powder, put it to sleep, and we get it. Okay, there we go. And let us hit a Leaf Storm here. And that's going to do big damage. Going to do half. Citrus Berry is going to pop. So, okay, so the Chop's still sleeping. Let's see if we can get a free switch here. Let's go to Charizard. Now we're not confused. We outspeed him, so we just need him to stay asleep. And of course, he wakes up, and we get hit with a Rock Slide. And we're on with one. The Focus Slash paying off. Let's go. We need this Air Slash to one hit. And it does. Let's go. Charizard on 1 HP. Knocks out the ace. Finishing off Bruno. Let's go. So Bruno's down. 3 out of 4. We still have our whole team left. So let's jump in and face Claire. Our next battle is going to be Karen, the Dark Master of the Elite Four, and facing her most annoying Umbreon that knows Double Team, Confuse Ray. So we gotta hit it hard and we gotta end this battle quickly. So let's jump in here. She's gonna send out Umbreon and we are gonna send out our Blastoise here. We're gonna start with a Water Spout here. Should do about half. A big chunk there. The one Double Team, we should be able to hit a Water Spout. Knock on wood here. One more Water Spout, and we do hit it, which should knock out Umbreon. So 1 down, 4 more to go here. Blastoise is going to draw out her Vileplume, so we will switch to our Charizard. Out comes the Vileplume. We will hit it with an Air Slash here. And should be a 1-hit. And it survives on 1 HP. And we get Stun Storm. So we're going to go for another... I don't know why we went for an Air Slash. We should have just went for a Fire Blast, but... is what it is. Hits an Air Slash here. Looking for a high roll. And we get it. Knocked out the Vileplume. So 2 down. Haven't really taken any damage other than the Paralyze. Murkow's going to come out next. We're going to switch out of here. I guess let's just throw in Pikachu. Give some Pikachu some action here. Let's hit a Volt Tackle. And hit a takes it down to 6. Volt Tackle is gonna knock out Pikachu. Pikachu is just so fragile. And I really didn't use it at all just because it's fragile. But down goes Pikachu. I hate to see it. So we will switch out of here. Didn't see what's coming out. Probably Gengar. We'll go Snorlax here. And Houndoom. Okay, that's fine. Houndoom's fine. We will take an Earthquake here. We get the Quick Claw. And a big Earthquake there. And what does this do? Does more than half. Okay, big damage. Hits the knockout. Snorlax coming through, knocking it out. So the final Pokemon is going to be Gengar. Snorlax is going to stay in here. I'm nervous. This Gengar has the most annoying move in Destiny Bond, where if I knock it out, it takes it with me. It's going to go Focus Blast instead. Can we survive a super effective Focus Blast? Well, we have the HP. It does half. Okay, bet. We're going to hit a Crunch here. And the Crunch doesn't knock it out. Does it use another full restore? Or does it just go for a Destiny Ball? So I'm going to predict that we are going to go for a full restore and we're going to go for another Crunch here, hoping for a high roll. So we get the Crunch. Okay, does about the same. So now, I think it's gonna go Destiny Bond. I think it's Charizard. Let's just go to Blastoise here. We're gonna switch out. And there's that Destiny Bond. Put in a perfect one for Pikachu. So now I think that's 5 HP here, or 5 PP. Let's switch out. That's 1. And it's probably gonna do it another 5 times. I'll go Spite instead. Oh, do I just go for the Leaf Storm and knock it out? It's gonna go for it. Let's just go for it, I guess. Okay, it's gonna go Focus Blast instead. So we will survive this. And we will knock it out with a Leaf Storm here. And down goes Karen. So Karen's been defeated. We did lose Pikachu. It is what it is. Out of all of them, I'm glad that's the one we lost. So Karen's down, 4 are down, and now it's time to take on the league champion. After defeating Karen, it is time to take on the league champion. It is none other than Lance himself. So we're going to hop into this battle. We're going to start with our Lapras. And we will see what we can do with Lapras here. With the loss of Pikachu, Lapras does know Thunderbolt. So its first Pokemon, we definitely needed an electric type move. So out comes Gyarados. And get that Intimidate, it's alright. We're going to go for a special attack move anyways. We're going to hit that Thunderbolt. We're going to take the Flail. Okay, 11, that's good. Boom, big hit here. And it should knock it out. Come on, give it a knockout. And we get the knockout. So 1 down, 5 more to go. And out comes Aerodactyl next. We are going to switch here. We need Lapras. So let's switch to, like, go Snorlax here. Let's go Blastoise. Let's see what we can get with Blastoise. Aerodactyl does know Thunder Fang. But can we survive the Thunder Fang? I believe we can. Come on, let's survive the Thunder Fang. Okay, we get half. Use Water Spout here. And that's going to do not enough to knock it out. I think it's going to go for a full restore here. Either way, we're going to be, if it doesn't, we're going to be down. So let's go for a Hydro Pump. Oh, well, choice specs. Okay, awkward. So, a full restore is hit. Takes it down again. So let's just use the water spout. We're gonna get knocked out here. All good. Down goes Blastoise. Let us go to Snorlax here to finish it off. I think that's the move. Let's just go to Snorlax. And let's get the knockout. So So let's just go for a crunch and knock him out. We avoid the rock slide, hit the crunch. And 2 down. It's gonna be a 4v4 battle here. And his first Dragonite's coming out. We're gonna switch out. Let's go to Lapras here. And he's sending out the Ace, level 15, knowing Safeguard, Outrage, Fire Blast, and Hyper Beam. We're gonna go for an Ice Beam here. It's gonna go for a Safeguard. I think Ice Beam will still knock it out. Bring a 4 times effective move. And we get the knockout. Let's go. Good job, Lapras. Going to send out his second of the 3 Dragonites. So this one knows Thunder Wave, Hyper Beam, Dragon Rush. And this one either knows Thunder or Blizzard. And then vice versa for the last one. And we go for a Thunder Wave, okay. It's going to be annoying coming up. I'm going to hit the Ice Beam. Should easily knock it out. And we get the crit. I don't think we needed the crit, but we got it anyways. So we are down to 2 more Pokemon. He's going to send out his 3rd Dragonite. Me being paralyzed here kind of sucks. Do I switch out here? Or do I switch out to Snorlax? I feel like we just stay in, see if we can get a hit. I feel like we gotta fight through the paralysis. Let's go for an Ice Beam here. We miss the Dragon Rush. And we fight through the paralysis, hitting the Ice Beam. Let's go. And we are down to 1 more Pokemon, and that is his Charizard. So Lapras getting level 48. And out comes the final Pokemon, Charizard. And let us go for a Hydro Pump, I think is the way to go here. I'm going to take an Air Slash. This should be fine. Boom, chillin'. Hydro Pump to the face. Will this be enough to take out the Charizard? And there it is. Lance getting defeated by Team Red. Honestly, probably an amazing team. Has 5 amazing Pokemon. 5 classic Kanto Pokemon. You have all 3 starters. You got Snorlax, you got Lapras. Amazing hitters, strong Pokemon. The only downfall of this team is Pikachu. It's fragile. One hit, it took a hit from a Murkrow and went down to 6 HP. So it's very fragile. If we had a Raichu up in here, that'd be pretty awesome. But Kanto starters, Snorlax and Lapras, showing that they are a powerhouse team. And honestly, MVP, I love Snorlax. Charizard put in work, but Lapras showed Lance that it is a goated Pokemon, and that is why he's going to be the first going into the Hall of Fame. So let us know what we should try next time and what team we should use to face the Elite Four.